and the Washington Redskins. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back. End zone for a touchback.
Ready?
Hey, boys, 58. 58.
Hey, Alpha.
Hey, watch the slant.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Going 58 is the mic.
Yo. Pick the edge, pick the edge.
And now with the time of the play clock almost stopped, Ron Rivera's going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready? Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Motion. Pop. Check 43. Back. Check. Fresno. Alert flare.
Hey, Delta.
Check three. 58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Drop deep. 58's the mic.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Space to maneuver at the 40. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Leo.
Check.
Sponge. No.
Big rip.
Here's Gurley. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Tight end left. 4 down.
Hey, Echo.
Mike 35. Bandit.
Smoke.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Mike 54. Hey, here I come. Check 37.
Darius Geis, his first carry of the game.
Bang. Kill.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Watch the shift.
All right, Brad, I know we're early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
I know you felt that one. I know you felt that one.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
54. Strip the ball. Go. Strip that ball. Safe.
Now a handoff, Geis going right. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
Check 24, check 24.
Play action. Haskins. He's got his running back, Darius Geis. It's a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So first possession, 4th and short. Field goal's no gimme from here. What do you think about going for it?
I'm not just thinking about it. I'm signaling go for it. Let's get this, all right? Yeah, look, you're right. You know, the field goal's there, but it's not a chip shot. My big thing is opening drive. You're trying to establish momentum. Let's not stall it ourselves. Let's go get this first down and then continue on downfield and try and get a touchdown.
Confidence.
Why not? Let's go.
Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out. And the Panthers will get the football back.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division.
Right over there.
Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
Check pass.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can drive as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Hey, exit.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Hey, check.
58, boys. 58. 58's Mike. Time to go. Night.
5.
They'll set up a throw. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line.
Go!
It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
Ready?
Hey,
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Watch the safety creep. Check 3. Rush in.
5.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Get it.
Run you over. I'm going to run you over.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Set.
58.
Hey, wahoo. 90 Wolf.
Come on, oh. 58's the mic. 58's the mic. Watch the run. 58, boys. 58. 58's Mike. Hey, let's get in them holes.
Ready.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Completes it to Coleman. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Come on, set. 18 Gator.
Strong right. 4 down. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Check 13. Check 13.
Check your hot read.
Shift!
Now go.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And Charles, as the season ended today, and it's not going to. We still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Second and 10 now from the 27.
Let's
go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. What you got?
Guys.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Check.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
They'll try and get it with Geis. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Mike, 54.
It's been a long day for you.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
You don't want none of that.
Give me that. Pick up the ball.
Second and 10 now. Haskins. He'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
They all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 47. Back to the ground game now with Geis. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between second and 4 and second and 8 and 9.
Mike 54.
Man out, man out, man out, man out.
On second down at 4, Haskins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Here we go, G.
He's checking. Crash. Hey, watch the edge.
On the draw, they go to Geis. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Let's go.
3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
54, watch 54.
Oh, yeah. And again.
Now Haskins on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
I'm on.
Watch the edge.
Now a toss. This is Geis.
Run.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Let's go. Let's
10
do it.
yards there. Good for a Redskin first down. Offensive line right now really freeing up the rushing lanes on this drive.
And we have to give them props. They've earned them. But these big runs that we're seeing, they don't result without everyone else being involved as well. Blocking on the perimeter has to take place downfield, too.
Check 49.
Go. Me. I got him.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though, 3rd and long. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
25. Check.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Christian McCaffrey, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Team spill.
Check hot route. Hot.
On the ball.
Watch twist.
Check. Crunch. Hey, seam 6.
Showing 8.
Here's Gurley now out of the gun.
Double up.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
We got a runner.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On the double.
Mike, 58. 58's the Mike.
Hey, Charlie.
Rip left. 58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. All day, baby. All day, baby. 58, boys. 58. 58's Mike.
Pilot, 64. Weak.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Hey, alert 3. Alert 3.
Look, squeeze.
Tighten up.
Go.
Tight dog. Tight dog.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. An effective 7-yard third down conversion.
Run. We got this.
Set. 10 Lobo.
Mike 35. Here we go, D. Get off the field. 35's the Mike. Hey, tighten down. There you go.
61. Matchbox lights.
Alert.
Bravo.
He'll look to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes it very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
58's the Mike.
Hey, orbit.
Fellas, let's set a tone.
Yo, go. Lead grip.
2nd and 6.
Check.
Catch made by Slayton. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That one a first down pickup of 8.
You.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight. Don't let him
They'll look to
breathe.
throw here on first down. It's caught by Coleman. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Last stop.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Watch the twist.
Now.
Motion.
2nd and 1.
You're not ready.
That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 26.
57 to Mike. Who that?
Hey, Foxtrot.
Mike's 57. All day.
They'll look to throw.
All day, every day, any day.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. 50, plant.
Hey, let's get off the field, D.
Hey, Alpha.
7's the Mike. Watch 57.
Hey, lock it.
Kill. No. Off.
Check it. Check 4.
They'll look to throw again. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
They can't hold me, coach.
Darius Slayton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the line, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Redskins take
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
54.
On first down, it's Haskins. He's going to air one
Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And an alley to run. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Touchdown, Carolina. That's going to be a 103-yard kickoff return. What a run, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
21. Redskins 14.
So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
The Redskins stand.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Hey. Check. Motion to backfield. Motion to the backfield.
Now Haskins to throw it.
We own it.
Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
2nd down. Intended for Christian McCaffrey. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Let's put that team on the bus. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. No. Check. Lucky.
3rd and 2, now Haskins.
Watch out.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And an alley to run.
Go.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
59.
You ain't got nothing.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Mike 29. Watch twist.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And the return will stop right around the 25. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Let's go. 8 read.
58's the Mike.
Blue draw Corker. His team showed up.
Hey,
Ready.
Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Touchdown, baby. Hey.
A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just take the extra point winds up successful. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. On third down, Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Extra point attempt here still to come. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. 2nd and 9 now. He gets it to Gurley, complete. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Ready up.
35, Mike, 35.
Watch the pass.
Hey, Echo.
35's the Mike. Wild Bill, Wild Bill.
Smoke.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection. Make it a one-receiver route and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 4-yard line.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Now Haskins down around his goal line. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Redskins 21.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Let's go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense.
Wide, get wide. Check the backer, check the backer. Ringo. Ringo.
Back to the air, Haskins after the pick 6. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Hey, watch the ball.
2nd down, Haskins. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Haskins to throw. And he finds McLaurin. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st.
That's another Washington Redskins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Off the play fake, here's Haskins. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
It's our time. Go. 29 is Mike. 29.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Slings this deep for McLaurin. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. And when the quarterback drops and has a guy that wide open in the end zone, his eyes have to get just as big as grapefruits.
Oh, without a doubt. This is the easiest throw you're going to get, and you're going to get the benefit of a touchdown on top of it. Make that throw.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Ready.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Here I come. Check 43. Back. Check. Fresno.
You're out.
Alert flare.
Go. Defense.
2nd and 5. That's complete to Slayton. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Redskins scoop it. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington.
Going the other way.
So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come
exit.
out here. Come get some. He don't want it. 58, boys. 58. 58, Mike.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Completes it to Coleman. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
57's the Mike. Watch 57. Come off the ball hard. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
General West.
I'm coming.
Man.
Shift. Check three. 32, 36.
They try right side here. Gurley.
Sponge.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Let's go, defense. And here we go.
Fire.
They're going to look to throw. Got a man, Slayton. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Check 37. Check 37. Bang, 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 bang. Kill.
Leo.
Shift! Watch the shift!
Leo.
Slam.
Get it.
Safe.
On first down, it's Gurley.
Check safety.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On the set.
Mike. Target.
Hey, wahoo.
Mike 35. Nice, sweetheart.
Hey, seam six.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Got it.
35's the mic. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike 35. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. No, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19.
Check Mike.
Bravo.
Here's the Mike. Going 58's the Mike. Here we go.
Check go.
They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington.
Let's go. Come on.
Now the try here for the point after. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Redskins 42, Panthers 35.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go now.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talked about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best. And knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount, here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? Yeah.
70,
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
58, boys. 58. 58's Mike. Hey, watch the slant. Check 24. Hey,
hit it.
2nd and 1.
Check 24. Watch the safety creep.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Let's
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Rush in.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Yo, Jackrabbit, come on. Check 13. Hey, Sam off.
Ship. 6 guys. 6 guys. Check.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Here we go. Set. 60 Pittsburgh.
So don't say nothing.
58, right over there. Yeah.
Hey, Orbit.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
Hatchet. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Check 26.
Gone.
Undercrunch.
Speed grip.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Catch made by Slayton. And he lost the football. And the Redskins scoop it. There he goes right side. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
Makes the score Redskins 49.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, fellas.
Ready, set.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. We were down there. That message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA
Let's make
Sports.
these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
He's checking.
6, bullet high.
Crash.
Hey, my 7.
All right, T, let's. All right, T.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Come on, baby.
Shoot.
2nd and 6. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down. Now it's Gurley. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
91. Hey, box drop. There's more coming. There's more where I came from.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Remember throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
Man left. 4 down. Check. 4 down.
Hey, Alpha.
Mike 35.
Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 45. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Haskins will throw. to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Hey. Go.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Good. Watch the twist.
Hey, Delta.
58, boys, 58. 58 is Mike.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Converge. Hey, 58 is the mark.
2nd and 4.
Watch QB drop.
Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Ready? Ren Lobo.
Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
I got him.
Hey, Echo.
58's a Mike, 58. 58's a Mike. 65. 58's the Mike. 58's the Mike.
Let's go, D.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Going 58's the mic.
All day.
Move.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58. Right there.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the game will continue for at least one more play.
Did not finish a game on a defensive penalty. That's why they get one more untimed attempt.
And the kick here is good. So add 3 to the total, but they're still coming up well short. And that is how this one comes to an end. Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. The scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.
So for the Redskins, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town.